Hey, it's Dave with Quad City Safety. Wanted to talk quickly, to you mechanics that are out there about protective footwear and things that, you might want to look at as you're evaluating what you're going to buy next. And when we really sit there and look at what kind of hazards we have, obviously, protective toe is something that you want to take into mind because a lot of mechanics don't wear it, but you're always in situations where you can drop. Whether it's steel toe or metatarsal, we'll just stick with steel toe today. So again, you guys are on your feet walking around all day. So the first thing that might be of thought is to, any weight that you can take out kind of helps. And so a composite toe can help a little bit there. Also, you're usually around, you can be in and out of the shop, so temperature can change. So in the winter, that composite toe is not going to transfer cold back to your feet like a traditional steel toe that once it gets cold, it is cold. The next thing, we're walking around on surfaces that will have water and oil. So we got two things going on there. We have oil resistance and slip resistance. Sometimes they're commingled, but they're different thought processes. Oil resistant, for instance, both of these, the soles are rated to oil resistant, which means if we get oil into it, it's not going to quickly break it down. Oil will break anything down over time, but again, oil resistance is going to mean that the shoe is going to last longer. Slip resistant. So slip resistant, basically, there are different tests that are out there, which we are measuring the coefficient of friction. So basically, they measure it if they put water or they put oil or they put food oils, and they basically try to pull it across that surface. Does it give you any level of grip? These guys are rated slip resistant. The next thing that we need to think about is, again, we're on our feet all day and we're walking around on concrete. So having either a good system, so both of these have systems in them, so in the midsole there's a lot going on that's towards comfort. Some of it may be an EVA, so we have a dual density where we have a harder, and then we kind of have a midsole that's got the tennis shoe material and other things that are going into it, as well as always having decent outsoles. For instance, this guy ships with it's almost like an anti-fatigue mat style footbed, so that comfort is there. The final thing is sometimes if you're in summer having some venting or something to where, obviously nobody wants their feet to sweat, but taking that seasonality into it to where earlier we talked about not having, steel in it. Maybe I'm in a hotter environment and I need to think about just my foot breathing. So those are just some thoughts that, next time you're out looking for your protective footwear, to help you make a good choice, because again, our feet are something that we kind of overlook, and some people buy cheap shoes. But if you're going to buy cheap shoes, at least try to buy the right shoe. But if you need help from us to try to get you into the right product, don't hesitate to reach out to us at boots.quadcitysafety.com.